Welcome to Yin Yoga Lifestyle. I am your host, Khaled Darville, cultivating our body's resilience and inner silence and its application to all aspects of your life. Let's become enlightened and enjoy the power of intuitiveness and creativity. You are listening to Society Bites Radio, social interaction for the mind and soul. Hello, and thank you for joining us today. I am your host, Khaled Darville, and this is Yin Yoga Lifestyle. So now let us take a deep meditative breath. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. For over 25 years, Andrea lives and teaches Your Life program to live intentionally fabulous every day. And it is her passion to help others do the same. She is a certified fitness instructor, a Wellcoaches certified health and wellness coach, certified senior fit specialist, certified strength for streets instructor, HappyLife coach, certified fitness nutrition specialist, women's self-defense instructor, and internet radio show host of Your Life program. Andrea's penchant for joyful living through health and wellness is contagious. She long ago shed the world of corporate banking to pursue her passion for helping others transform their lives by experiencing the tremendous life-enhancing value of self-care. Now, self-care is your health care. Andrea has vast knowledge, skills, and expertise in the areas of fitness, health, nutrition, and life coaching. Her philosophy of wellness is physically, mentally, and spiritually embraces the uniqueness of every individual. She personally coaches clients on taking positive, mindful actions that work best for them. And this will result in a happier and healthier quality of life. Andrea is not only a fitness and health guru, she is also the creator of a metabolic functional fitness and strength training product called the Max Pack, MAXPAC, meaning maximum power and core. It's an incredible workout system to build muscle, burn fat, and she launched them at the Pentagon. That's why I'm so excited. And the Max Pack now is in the pack, which is the Pentagon Athletic Center. So we have a very famous person with us this morning. Welcome again to Yin Yoga Lifestyle, Andrea.
Khaled, thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. I truly appreciate it. I'm so excited and happy to be here on your show, Yin Yoga Lifestyle.
Oh, thanks, love. And gosh, you were here what, maybe 2 years ago?
Yes, a long time ago, just pre-launch of the Max Pack. So I was in the fray of getting it all manufactured and marketed and website and all those things. So now it's out there in the world, and I'm so proud and so happy and excited.
Now, we're going to go back in time a little bit because I want to know what encouraged you to leave the corporate world and pursue a life of self-care and health.
Well, I've always been in health and fitness. I've always worked out. I've always taken good care and eaten well. But I was a licensed mortgage broker for 20 years in the finance industry.
Wow.
And, while I had a day job making some good money, I exercised in my garage and did self-defense and martial arts and work out with my friends. People come over and go, hey, can we work out with you? Can you train us with this? And because I already had a paying job, I did it for fun and for relaxation and for helping others, because I really loved seeing the transformation, seeing people get excited about improving their strength, their conditioning, their health, and their overall sense of well-being and empowerment. So I just truly, truly always loved doing it. So nights and weekends, people were always filling up in my garage. And everywhere I went and saw a garage sale, I'd peep in and I would go, hey, do you have any exercise equipment? And slowly I built a gym in my garage with Stairmasters and steps and treadmills and exercise equipment. And then it became a full gym. And I was working with people all the time, and I always loved it. And I did it actually for the love of it with no money. But then when the mortgage crash happened in 2008,
right,
zero money. And it was quite humbling to go from a lucrative career to zero money and trying to find myself again. And I was kind of humbled, and majorly actually, to decide, what am I going to do now? The mortgage industry was really in an uproar, and banks were closing all over, and there was not one to be found. And one of my clients, I never call them clients, actually, it's one of my students, everyone's learning, said to me, here's $10 for the class. Now you're broke. And I said, I'm not broke. And she
God.
goes, listen, go do this. You love training. You're excellent at it. We love calming. Go make this your career. It's what you're really meant to do. And that really touched my heart and meant so much to me that someone could see that in me. So I went and got a bunch of certifications over many, many years. I decided to incorporate and try to make my life in health and fitness because it was my passion.
Mhm.
And little by little, year by year, people started coming in. I started charging some money, and it ended up being a really wonderful path that I've taken, and I've never looked back. I did keep my mortgage license for about another I got to the year 2016. So another 9 years, I did keep it. I renewed it all the time, but I didn't do any mortgages. And it was a lot of money to renew them, by taking the
Yeah.
course and the licensing and all the things you needed. And I finally realized when someone said to me, well, don't give it up in case you haven't, you have to fall back on it. And when someone said that to me, fall back on it, it made me think that would leave me a chance to fail. And I
Yes.
absolutely did not want that in my brain cells. And that wasn't honorable. And I was not going to fail myself. So that
Yes.
very year, when it was time to renew, I relinquished my mortgage license and became 100% committed to myself and my career in this path. So I wouldn't have a safety net to fall back on. I
Yeah.
didn't want to have that in
Yeah.
case, because it left room for failure, which that is not in my DNA to do.
But when all this happened, um, you were going into you had made a commitment then to go into the
Health and wellness,
yeah, and
and
did you,
fitness.
did you expect that you become a health and fitness guru?
Well, I didn't expect to become one. The thing I expected of myself was to be the best fitness trainer and health and life coach that I could become with knowledge and skill and studying and certifications. I wanted that for me. I've always was a nerdy student, always sat in the front row, always made straight A's. I skipped my senior year of high school to go to college early. In fact, I would skip pep rallies to go to the library and read the dictionary. That's how nerdy I was. So studying was always a passion for me. I love studying and I love learning. And so I didn't, expect to, well, I should say I didn't expect. I did. I expect that of myself. I expect excellence because I hold myself to that standard
Yeah.
of being the best I can be, because that's what I teach. And if I don't believe in it and practice that myself, how would my students or my clients become the best that they could be? So that was something that was extremely the inner core of my being to expect it, and to now have a little bit more I don't want to say notoriety, but a little bit more exposure out there in the world is bringing my message out there. That's exactly where I'm trying to go, is to help more people and reach a greater audience, to let them know that life is truly wonderful and beautiful. It really is, if you believe it. And you can make it awesome. If you're strong and fit, you feel awesome and wonderful, strong people. They do good things. They change the world. They make a difference. If you're sick, tired, or broken and can't get out of bed, and you feel life sucks, and it does, you don't participate in it, and you're further adding to the problem.
Yeah,
So
and you have
that's not what I'm about. I want
no,
to help you out of that.
and you one of your philosophies of wellness is physically, mentally, and spiritually. Why is that so important for
It's
you?
because that's the whole person. You can't just tell somebody to eat a carrot stick and jump up and down and think that their body is going to change them. There's
Mm,
a life force within each person on this planet that's the truth of who they are. It's the sparkle that makes you be uniquely you. And unless you tap into that and come to know your inner truth, it doesn't matter what you do. It won't work. You have to have all engines firing. You want to really know who you are and why you're here, and the gift of you being here is important, or you wouldn't be here. Everyone is a thread in the tapestry of the life and all of the universe, and your intellect, your mind, your physical body, and the spiritual sense that you are
hmm
cumulatively together is a unique and powerful and beautiful person needed here on this earth to do something good, to advance your life and the lives of others. And unless you really learn how to empower your own self through so many fabulous methodologies, and I have hundreds and hundreds of them that I can share, and that's why I'm out here doing it. You can be the life force change in this world, even if it's one person that you help out of poverty, you help out of depression, you help out of sickness, you help out of spiraling down. If you can make that change, you have lived a blessed life. And we're all here to do that. And that's why mentally, physically, and spiritually, it's important to really delve into all those aspects. And that's what your life program is all about. Live intentionally, with intention. Fabulous. Yay me. Every freaking day, every day, right? No slogging through it. Rejoice in your life. And there are ways to get your mindset on it. And yes, life is hard and difficult. Sometimes I make no lightness out of that. But that's exactly why, if you're strong physically, spiritually, and mentally, you'll be able to ride those challenges at a much greater recovery and rebound and rejuvenation. You'll be able to help yourself out of those difficulties much sooner, much quicker, and with less damage to yourself.
Yeah. And your experience in the health industry is so vast. And not only have you gone to inspire and help clients reach their potential, but you found time to create the Max Pack. So what inspired you to create it, and why is it different from other strengthening training tools?
Oh, the Max Pack, maximum power in core, muscle building, fat burning. It is my baby. For 10 years in my garage, I started with plastic and duct tape. I wanted to make an alternative fitness product that was not metal in the gym, like weight plates, dumbbells, kettlebells, the things that were made of steel and iron that, to me, unless you're trained and certified in it, I'm not disparaging any of those equipments, and they're very useful in the gym, but I wanted something different that would have the same type of physical strength challenge, that was easier to grip, that was more fun to hold, that could really increase your fingers, fist, wrist, hand grip. I wanted a safer alternative. I wanted it to have greater muscle development and functional ability and cardio. There's hundreds and hundreds of ways to use it. The thing about the Max Pack, it's so variable in its shape and in how to hold it and how to use it and all the multiple ways together individually, from beginning, intermediate, and advanced, and military level training. If you go to themaxpack.com website, you'll see videos and training on all the bajillion ways.
I went on.
It's so much fun. It's so much fun. And it'll friggin' shred you. It'll shred you. I love it. And through the last 5 years, I had professional engineering and design. I have it patented, the patent design and the trademark on it. And so it's become a professional grade, patent pending trademark product that I launched it at the Pentagon. I had a dear friend who I was going there for her entrepreneurial product and her thing called the Soothie Cushion. My dear friend Claudia Romali, as an engineer and entrepreneur, and she invited me to go there with her. So mine was strength and conditioning, and her product is recovery and posture and balance and hot cold contrast therapy. She has a contrast therapy cushion, the Soothie Cushion. And so together we went as a team to promote strength and recovery at the Pentagon. So I work out with all military personnel and staff there, and the Pentagon Athletic Center, as you introduced me with, purchased them. And it is such an honor and a privilege to go there. And that's where I first had a blessed opportunity and an honor to be at the Pentagon to launch them. And now I'm going back at the end of this month for the fourth time. So it has been quite a privilege.
Well, you deserve it, Andrea. You've worked really hard, and you've created the Max Pack because, well, I have to tell you, because it's out of love, and that's why you'll succeed. And but I have to tell you, I really like the idea of having a small pack because I have small hands, and holding on to weights or kettlebells, it's always been so difficult for me. And when you have small hands, it's kind of nice to have something like the Max Pack to hold on to. That's what appeals to me about it as a woman with small hands.
Yes, that's why I made it. The grip is